So Kling AI just dropped their new version 1.6, and this might be the best AI video generation model out there. And in this video, we're going to compare this with its previous version 1.5, and we're going to see how good this new version actually is. So I'm very excited. Let's dive in. So right now we are on the Kling AI website, and if you are new to the AI generation, let me show how you guys can find their new version. But first of all, on their website, if I scroll down, you can see these are some of the videos that are being generated by the community with version 1.6, and all of them are looking very, very impressive. So you can also get some inspiration from here. Now to access this model, you have to click on the AI video, and you can see we have two options here: text to video and image to video. And to access the new model, you have to click on this model section, and now you can see we have the Kling 1.6. So for those who don't know much about the Kling AI, let me explain all of these settings to you. So in the prompt section, we have to define what we want in our video. So let's say a woman crying. Well, this is a very simple prompt. Now in the settings option, you can see we have the creativity slider. So if you move this slider towards the creativity, the AI will be more creative. But if you move the slider towards this relevancy, this will follow the prompt more accurately. So it's better to keep it around 0.5, which is the default one. And next we have the modes. We have the standard mode and professional mode. So it's preferred to use the professional mode because it generates the more high quality videos. Then we have the duration. You can select the 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Then we have the aspect ratio. You can adjust the number of generations. And next we have the camera movements, but unfortunately, this feature is not available with the version 1.6, but soon this will be available. Next we have the negative. Prompt the things that you don't want in your video and hit generate. Alright, so here is the output, and this new model moves more towards the realism, and you can see the expression in this one looks very, very natural. Well, it looks more like a stock image, not very cinematic. But we didn't mention that thing in our prompt, so it followed the prompt very accurately. The woman is actually crying. She has the wrinkles, each and everything looks very, very good. But this was a very simple prompt. Let's move on towards the complicated prompt. So this time I'm going to try a cinematic SH of a woman with expressive face leaving the room, and the rest of the settings will be same, and hit generate. Alright, so this is the output video, and the first thing that you will notice in this video is the skin texture. Just look at the details, each and every single pore, and the wrinkle is visible. And if you talk about the prompt relevancy, it follow the prompt accurately. You can see the woman is expressive. She's looking kind of upset, and then she is leaving the room, and it follow the prompt very accurately. So the version 1.6 follows the prompt very accurately. So we're going to compare this with its previous version 1.5, and this time I'm going to try this prompt. A scene starts with a phone close up, and then woman pick up the landline phone with camera pan. A woman shocks while talking on a phone. All right, so this is the output from the version 1.6, and you can see it followed the prompt very accurately. A scene starts with a close-up of a phone, and then the woman picks it up, and you can see some kind of a shocked expression on her face. And the one thing that you will notice in the version 1.6 that the skin textures are very, very improved. And if you compare this with its previous version 1.5, here is the side-by-side comparison. The version 1.5 also followed the prompt very accurately, even though you can see more expressions on the woman face in version 1.5, but in terms of the skin textures and the color tones, I think the version 1.6 performed better. But I don't have any complaints with both of them. Both of them are performed really well. Now let's try our famous Sora prompt. A woman wearing red dress with black leather jacket and black Shows holding a black handbag walking on a Tokyo street at night so you can see. We have a lot of details in this one, and let's see how does it perform with this. Alright, so this is the output from the version 1.6, and it nailed it just. Look at the way how she swings her hand, the way she's walking each, and everything looks very, very realistic, and also it captured the every single detail. The woman is wearing the black leather jacket, black sun shares red dress. She has a black shoulder bag. So in terms of the prompt relevancy, it captured the every single detail. And if we compare, this version 1.5 here is the output from the version 1.5. Well, it also followed the prompt very accurately, but you can see there is some kind of demurring around the hands, and this is kind of a different shot. You can see we have a slow motion in this one of the full person is not visible. This is some kind of camera pan motion in this one. But if we talk about the version 1.6, I think version 1.6 is more realistic, and we have more details and more dynamics, which makes it look close to the real footage. Now let's try a more dynamic SH, like a SWAT team on an operation, entering the building with explosions and fire. All right, so this is the output from version 1.6, and I don't have any complaints from this video. You can see